NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the safety creep. Protein spill.
Here's 2nd and 8. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, Haywood.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Check 55, Mike.
Hit it.
From the gun, Hanley. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure.
Go, go, go.
Come to me, it's me.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Throwing again. Hanley. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hanley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Hey, check right.
Operating from the gun. Hanley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
You're not ready.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Hanley. Throw left side complete. It's Craig. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
55 mark now.
From the gun, Hanley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Hey, seam 6.
Watching it fly.
Chopper.
Check. 55 to
Go.
55 to mine.
Be grip.
Back to throw. Hanley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Mike 57.
Hey, lady. Check. Hey, lady.
They'll run on 1st down. Wood. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tighten up.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. He's crashing.
Recon, 132 fighter. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55. Mike 55. 3 buzz. Mike 52.
Throwing on 1st down. Hanley. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, high 7.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Go.
55.
2nd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, Alpha.
65, 65, 65. Check, 50.
Hey. Hit it.
Operating from the gun. Hanley. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Craig. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, here we go. Hey.
From the gun, Hanley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Yep.
Coming to you.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Hanley escaping the pressure right. Finding some room at midfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Check Mike 50. Let's go.
Hey, Haywood.
We got to step it up. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Let's go.
Let's go, 5.
Operating from the gun. Hanley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hernandez. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Let's go.
Get it.
From the gun, Hanley. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
80 weapons. Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Yes.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Let's go.
Off play action. Hanley. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
This is Wood. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? There's a bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. You draw Corker. Hey, echo. Step.
On first down, Hanley. Over the middle, complete. It's Hernandez.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. Hanley. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Craig. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
8 reads. Bravo.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shoot.
On first and 10, Hanley. Wide open receiver complete. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10. And it's caught off the deflection. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Second down and inches. Throw left side complete. That's Hernandez. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check. Flag down. Check 26. Check 26. 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, orbit.
Operating from the gun. Hanley. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Hey, team 6. Hey, 50. Go. 50 to Mike. 5.
Off the play fake. Hanley. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, I'm up there.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Get him, boys.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Here we go, D. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the sack on first down, Darnold. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing on first down, Hanley. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Hanley. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be taken about the 12. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
6-6, bullet high.
On first down, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
60 or.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Pick it up. Pick it up. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey. High 7.
Mike's 59.
Complete grip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hanley. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abuka. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
General West. Hey, Alpha.
50. Mike's 50. I got you, punk. Mike 50. Mike 50. Bring it. Bring it.
Off play action. Hanley. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down now, it's Wood. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now Wood. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Motion, I got one.
They'll keep it on the ground again. It's Wood. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Darnold. And that's complete to Jesse James. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go, D.
On 1st down, Womack. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wood. And an alley to run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Wood. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Let's go now. 15 line it. 15 line.
Check it out, Reed.
Pilot, 64, weak. Let's go.
To throw on second down. Hanley. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun. Hanley. Over the middle, complete. It's Hernandez. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hanley. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on first down. It's Stevens. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stevens. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, Haywood.
Off the play fake. Hanley. Forced out to his left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Looking to throw. Hanley. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Darnold now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Darnold. Open man is Samuel, complete. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wood. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Man left, man left.
Hey, ready? Hey, Delta.
Mike, 50 seconds.
Darnold from the red zone now. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground. Wood. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score Falcons 27, Panthers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 33 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
I'm going to come back to you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, check. Mike 50.
Look at me. Zipper now.
Back to throw. Hanley. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, Hanley slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Terry McLaurin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Point after here coming up.